Hi, I'm Dia. Welcome to 30-Day Yoga Party Day 13. Today, we are working to balance effort with ease as we build towards Mermaid Pose. So, I'll see you on the mat. Hey friends, we're going to start on our stomachs today, setting up in a Sphinx pose. Ooh. Make your way down to the floor and then bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, palms face down to the earth, and have your elbows about as wide as your shoulders. So we're really stacking up the joints here. And then I'm going to invite you to lift your gaze, draw your shoulders back, shoulder blades slide down your back. Good. And feel that connection of your elbows, forearms, palms pressing down into the floor. Your legs are a little wider than your hips, probably. Tops of feet resting on the earth. Good. And start to bring your gaze left and right. Take your time. And notice your breath as you're here. Good. Circle through your neck. Again, nice and easy here. We are in no rush. We have carved out this time for our yoga practice. And we can start to settle in here. Good. Circle your neck in the other direction. Couple more times. All right, coming through center. Make sure those elbows are plugged down into the earth, forearms and palms down. Tuck your toes. Here we go. We're starting right away with a little bit of heat. Lift your hips for a forearm plank. As you're in this position, feel your heels reaching to the back of your mat, and then these elbows dragging forward, like you're trying to spread your mat away from itself. Good. Feel your belly button start to pull in and up, low belly engaged. And then notice if you're sinking into your shoulders here, and really press your elbows, forearms down into the earth so you can round slightly through your shoulders. Awesome. Take an inhale. And exhale. Lower your pelvis back to the earth. Untuck your toes. Pause for a moment in Sphinx. Ay, ay, ay. I feel it too. Good. We're going for it again. Tuck your toes. Press your palms, elbows, forearms into the mat. Lift your pelvis. And then feel that energetic pulling of your mat. Good. Take an inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. I'm already shaking. And exhale to lower. That's okay. That's just my truth. Good. Invite some ease into this effort. One more time. Tuck your toes, lift your pelvis, in line here. And then from here, we're gonna walk ourselves into a dolphin pose. So keep those forearms connected. Start to walk your feet towards your elbows as you lift your seat up and back. Good. And then feel your elbows, forearms, palms pressing down and forward. So you send your chest toward your thighs. Really nice work, everybody. Take an inhale. And exhale. Okay, lift your gaze. You're going to push your right palm down and straighten your right arm, and then your left arm, and you can walk your hands back a little bit more for a proper downward facing dog. Good, walk it out. That first moment is for you. Bend one knee, then the other. Shift from side to side. Good. Once you get that out of your system, find a nice, juicy, long, downward facing dog. Let's breathe in together and breathe out. Inhale to lift your right leg up and back. And exhale, step forward to your right thumb. Good. In a low lunge, sweep your fingers high. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, tent your fingers to the floor. Bottom knee lowers, untuck that back toe. Again, sweep fingers high for a low crescent. And from here, you're going to send your hips back as you fold forward over your front leg. Flex those toes, half split. Awesome. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. So 2 hands reaching over here. A little twist to the right. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Walk your hands to the inside of your right leg. Bend that front knee, tuck back toes, lift back knee, and rotate that heel down so you're in this warrior 2 shape with your legs. And then you're going to reach your fingertips, tented up on your fingers on this high left diagonal. Good. Almost like you can feel your hips reaching back, fingertips reaching forward to help you lengthen through your spine, your side body. Not almost, exactly. Exactly like. Breathe in and breathe out. Straighten your front leg and pivot 2 feet to the left, coming to a nice wide leg forward fold. Good. From here, nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Soften your knees a little. Reach your hands to your low back and interlace your fingers. And then send your knuckles up towards the ceiling. Oh, as you fold forward, you can lengthen through your legs here. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Release your hands back to your mat. Bend your right knee, your front knee, and then pivot your feet back to this nice low lunge. Lower your back knee and tuck your back toes. Here again in our low crescent. Inhale as you lift your fingers and gaze towards the ceiling. Now as you exhale, your left hand is going to come down to your left leg. Same hand as leg. You can rest this palm in the back of your thigh or slide it down towards your calf as you reach your right fingers towards the ceiling. Beautiful, my friends. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, you can come to fold forward. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. And we're going to come to a side plank on the left side. So left palm down, rotate on that left foot, and you're going to slide your right leg right on top, right fingers towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Take an inhale. And exhale, 2 palms down, come back to a plank. Shift your weight forward. Lower your knees, your chest, and your chin to the mat. Elbows draw back towards your ribs. And then lengthen through your body. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift left leg up and back. Exhale, step forward to your left thumb. Keep that back knee lifted to start. Breathe in as you reach fingers towards the sky. And exhale, tent fingers down, lower back knee and tuck back toes. Breathe in, reach to the sky again. Exhale, send your hips back as you straighten through that left leg. Flex your left toes, half split on the other side. Good. Walk your hands over to the left. Ooh, a nice little twist. Maybe a nice little opportunity to test your balance. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Walk your hands back to the inside of your left leg. Shift forward, tuck back toes, lift back knee, and rotate down through that heel. So we have these warrior 2 legs on the other side, and then crawl your tented fingers forward to the top right corner of your mat. Again, hips are reaching back in opposition of these tented fingers reaching forward. Legs nice and strong. Take an inhale and exhale. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten left leg, parallel 2 feet. Nice wide leg forward fold again. Hello. Inhale, find a half lift. As you exhale, press your left palm to the earth under your nose and reach your right fingers towards the sky. Beautiful. Breathe in and breathe out to switch. Right palm down, left fingers reaching up. Inhale. And exhale, 2 palms down. Bend your left knee, walk your hands to the top of your mat, pivot your feet back to this low crescent, lower your back knee, untuck your back toes. Inhale as you sweep your fingers towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, your right hand will come down to your right hamstring or slide down to your calf as those left fingers continue to reach up towards the sky. Beautiful. Take another inhale. And exhale to fold forward. Right palm down, tuck right toes, lift that knee, and then slide on over, or I should say rotate on over. Right palm down, left fingers reach towards the ceiling. Breathe in, oof, and breathe out. 2 palms down, come back to your plank. You can lower knees, chest, chin to your mat. Inhale as you lengthen your body, lift your chest. Exhale to downward facing dog. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. As you exhale, bend your knee and start to shift forward to your palms. You're going to bring your right knee all the way to that right edge of your mat, coming into a half pigeon. But in this pose, go ahead and keep those back toes tucked. Lift your back knee. Good. Swim your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers and then send them back towards that left heel as you open your chest. Awesome work. Beautiful. Breathe in and breathe out. Go ahead and release the grip of your hands and bring your fingers to the earth in front of you. Lower your back knee. And then I want you to lift that back heel towards your glute. Left hand swims up and back. You have a few options here, okay? Keep this hand outside of your foot, or you can rainbow it to the inside grip here and start to pull that heel closer towards your hip. Okay, if you have that, maybe you're going to slide your toes to the little nook of your elbow, and you can stay right here. Or you can reach this left hand high to the sky. Okay, keep going with me. You can bend this elbow and have a little moment here. Or, final choice, reach those fingers towards each other and come into a mermaid pose. Good. Wherever you find yourself right now is exactly where you should be. Beautiful. Continue to lift that chest, lift that gaze, take an inhale. And as you exhale with care, release your hands, release your foot down, and then you can come to rest over this right shin. In your restful half pigeon. Good. Take an inhale and exhale. Lift your gaze. Walk your hands back towards your hips. Tuck back toes, lift back knees, step to a downward facing dog. Awesome. You can walk it out for a moment. Good. Moving to the other side. Inhale to lift the left leg up and back. And exhale, bringing that knee forward outside of your left hand, so all the way to the edge of your mat. Good. Tuck your back toes. Keep that back knee lifted. and interlace your fingers at your low back. Put opposite thumb on top. Good, and then send those knuckles back towards your heel as you lengthen through your leg and let your chest open. Oh, I feel really powerful in this pose. I'm not sure why. It feels like it requires a certain amount of coordination and balance, and I just really like it. And vulnerability. Take an inhale. And exhale, release your hands to the earth in front of you. Lower that back knee and tuck your back toes. Good. Whew, here we go. Bend your right knee. Right arm swims behind you. You can take hold of the outside of your foot, keeping this these front fingers tented here. Or go ahead and rainbow your hand over to take the inside of your foot. And then we have a series of choices you can make. Stay here. Or slide that foot to the little nook of your right elbow. Whew. Be open to the idea that your other side might feel different. Reach your left fingers towards the sky. You can bend your elbow and keep lifting towards the sky. Or go ahead and interlace those hands. This is a little different for me on this side, but oh boy, that's okay. You fall out. Normally we're not talking so much while we're in these poses. Awesome. Little mermaids. Take an inhale. And exhale with ease, with care. Release. Don't just let it all fall to the floor after you've done so much great work. Good. And now go ahead and fold over that left shin. Take an inhale. And exhale. Lift your gaze, lift your chest. Walk your hands back towards your hips. And this time just shift over into that left hip. Let your right leg extend long in front of you. And then your left leg. Good. And pause here for a moment. Maybe bring your hands to your thighs and close your eyes. Or soften your gaze and just pause. Allowing everything to collect back in towards yourself. Good. Flutter your eyes open. Scoot your tail to the middle of your mat. Bend your knees. Let's take our little Barbie hands. Cup the top of your kneecaps. And then start to slowly roll down through your spine. One vertebra at a time. Eventually your arms will lengthen and your feet will start to hover off the earth, but keep holding on to your knees here until you completely lay on your back. The back of your head finds the mat. And then pause here, let your feet dangle. Test that your hands, your arms have the full weight of your legs. So go ahead and move your legs back and forth. Notice if you're doing this from your legs and then let that go. This is an opportunity for your hip flexors and your hips to really take a break. Awesome. Hug your knees to your chest. We're going to take happy baby. So go ahead and flex your feet. Bring your knees a little wider than your ribs and reach forward in between your legs. Take hold of the pinky edge side of your feet. From here, your knees reach down to the floor, soles of feet shine up towards the ceiling. Good. While you're here, I want you to think about pulling down on your feet with your hands, and then at the same time, pressing into your hands, kicking into your hands with your feet, and see if that allows your low back to heavy deeper towards your mat. And it might be really, really small, but it should give you a little bit of relief and release in that area. Good. And you can stop that relationship and maybe start swaying from side to side. Good. Hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lift your nose towards your knees. Maybe take hold of opposite elbows or just your shins. Hug whatever you can. Just give yourself a nice deep, deep, deep hug. Good job, you. Awesome. And release down to the earth. Moving into Shavasana. Let your toes fall open. Palms face up towards the sky. Take a nice inhale and an easy exhale for Shavasana. Allow your awareness to come back to your body. You can deepen your breath and invite some easy movements through your joints. Reach your arms long overhead, full body stretch, and bend your knees. Roll to your favorite side and walk your hands up. And we'll come to face one another. Press your palms to heart center and bow your head towards your heart with so much gratitude. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.